Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge apologizes to Brooke after learning more about Grace's $1 million miracle from Finn. Brooke informed Ridge that she was waiting for Nick, not him, at the fountain. Ridge claimed that when she assumed his CEO role during the coup, he wanted her to know that he was a jerk. He made an effort to take full responsibility for his actions, but he never intended to hurt her. He informed her that he never intended to hurt her since he loved her, and that they had known since the day they first met that they would be in each other's lives forever. Brooke acknowledged that she would always love him as well, but she questioned whether that was all he had to say. "I apologize for the misinterpretation of your actions. I truly apologize for hurting you," Ridge exclaimed. He didn't want her to question his love for her. Brooke reassured Ridge that she was aware of that, but she was curious about his true thoughts. Ridge removed his sunglasses, but Nick cut him off before he could say anything more and escorted Brooke out. While in his hotel room, Eric answered a call from Donna and informed her that Nick was in town and would ruin his hopes of getting Ridge and Brooke back together. When Eric revealed that Nick saw Brooke wearing an engagement ring, that he knew what he wanted and was eager to get it, and that he even witnessed the two of them sharing a kiss, Donna was shocked. Donna pondered whether Ridge was aware. Donna firmly agreed with Eric when he said he had to find Ridge immediately. Bill told Liam again at the Spencer estate that he was relieved that he would be all right. Bringing his medication bag, Finn entered through the front door. He didn't want Liam to push things, but he was happy that he came to the living room for a change of environment. Bill thanked Dr. Grace Buckingham and related the miracle Liam had experienced. Finn revealed that he was curious, amazed by Grace's medical feat, and questioned why he was unaware of it. Bill shrugged, saying that they were fortunate that Grace was aware of the medical discovery, and that Liam might have been the first patient. Bill was pleased that he had paid Grace $1 million to do it, and Liam didn't care that he was a trial case. Finn was taken aback. "You had Liam's surgery for $1 million?" Bill claimed that in order to cure his kid, he would have spent $100 million. Bill wasn't sure who received the money, but Finn wanted to know. He clarified that under normal conditions, he would have been aware of every detail, but due to time constraints and his sole focus being on saving his kid, his assistant completed the deal. Finn couldn't contain his laughter at the situation's ridiculousness. After everything that had transpired with the Buckingham family, Liam pointed out how ironic it was that Grace had come to his rescue. Finn recalled how Steffi, who was not aware that the adoption was unlawful, purchased Beth from Grace's husband Reese when she was a newborn. They both felt that it was a terrible hurt to Steffi and Hope. Finn agreed with Liam when he dubbed Reese a monster. After Finn departed, Liam acknowledged the enormity of the situation and thanked his father for spending $1 million to save him. Bill wanted to apologize once more for not hearing about Luna, and maintained that the money was wisely spent. Liam claimed that because she was deceased, they would never need to discuss her again. Dr. Buckingham saved Liam's life, and Bill reiterated that he would never be able to pay him back. Grace yelled at someone on the phone at the hospital to never again bother her or her girls. After hanging up, she tried to gather herself before wincing as she looked at some brain scans on the computer. Christy, a lab tech, delivered her a file and Grace yelled at her. She said she was under a lot of strain and apologized. Grace reminded one of her daughters over the phone of her affection for her and her sibling. Following the call, Grace paused for a bit before erasing Liam's medical records from her computer, and then appeared upset. Finn, meanwhile, went back to the hospital and called a lab from his office, wondering why, after seeing Liam's brain scan there earlier, he was unable to locate it in the system. While enjoying gelato in each other's company, Nick and Brooke walked the city's streets. When they arrived at the marina, Nick showed Brooke his moored motorboat. He claimed that he only kept it in Naples for important events. Brooke assured him that she was up for an adventure on the boat when he asked her if she was. To make sure the boat was ready to depart, Nick gave Tomas a quick call, and it was. After returning to the hotel room, Ridge informed Eric of Brooke's situation. Eric was shocked that Ridge had simply let Brooke and Nick to go. "Ridge, don't do that. Here, time is running out," he moaned. Eric told his kid that he expected Nick might pop the question on his boat when he met him at the port. Grace recalled every stage of Liam's brain cancer in her office, from the time she claimed he was dying until she allegedly saved him. The sound of the door slamming shut startled her out of her reverie. When Finn entered, he informed her that he had just gone to see how Liam was doing. "He's doing exceptionally well," Gray informed him. She said Liam was fortunate that he made home calls like that. But Finn pointed out that Liam was a member of his family, and that he would naturally check in on him. Bill having $1 million to pay her for the experimental surgery was also fortunate for Liam, he continued. "What's happening, Grace? I'm looking for answers." "Now I want them," Finn snarled. "Ridge is on the verge of collapse. It appears that Ridge Forrester's situation is going to change, despite the fact that he is the type of guy who wants his cake and eat it too. That's because it's obvious that he's going to fail. In addition, his ego will be the one to strike him where it hurts the most." Brooke made it apparent in the most recent B&B show that she would prefer to have a future with Nick over Ridge. Naturally, the attractive Forrester son didn't anticipate this response. Ridge has been playing cat and mouse with Taylor Hayes and Brooke Logan for a very long time. And Ridge doesn't love the two women for that reason. Because he only loves himself if he loves anyone. All he wanted to do was see who would bend first. Brooke has been informed by Ridge that he sees just Taylor and Taylor together in the future. In actuality, though, he only did this because he enjoyed seeing Brooke implore him to reconsider. Ridge was shocked by Brooke's choice to leave the situation and be with Nick, but only after she made the decision that she would no longer bow down and plead with him. Ridge finds himself in a situation where he is unsure of what to do. That's because Brooke is no longer pursuing him. He has been dangling that carrot in her face, and she has given up attempting to get to it. Indeed, Ridge's games have caused Brooke and Taylor a great deal of suffering. However, now that the roles have been reversed, Ridge will experience something so terrible that he might never fully recover. Fans of The Bold and the Beautiful will, of course, just have to watch every single day to see what happens next. Taylor is spending more time with Donna now that she lives in the Forrester estate. Considering that Taylor is Donna's sister Brooke's competition, one would think things would be awkward. The two women did, however, appear to get along in a recent scene. Taylor and Donna became closer last week as they talked about how much they missed Ridge and Eric. Conversations quickly shifted to Brooke, Ridge, and Nick, of course. Despite her pro-Bridge stance, Donna listened to Taylor's request for a reunion between Brooke and Nick with Grace. The scenes between Taylor and Donna were endearing, and Reddit users are hoping that a friendship will blossom between them. "I hope Taylor and Donna become good friends, but it seems like Taylor wants her to support Tridge rather than Bridge," one person commented. One admirer responded, "I appreciate their small friendship and that they had a good conversation without it degenerating into arguments." Grace was surrounded by walls. Ridge was finally waking up over in Italy. He expressed regret to Brooke for betraying her during the coup, and for everything that followed. He repeatedly apologized for causing her pain, and expressed his sincere concern for her. But before he could finish talking, Nick arrived and swept her off his feet. While having gelato with Nick and strolling around the cities of Italy, Brooke was beaming. When he led her to his boat, she was even happier. How beautiful! Eric was on the phone in the meantime, unsuccessfully attempting to locate his kid. When Donna called, he even mentioned the engagement ring since he was all about the drama. Nick and Ridge had to stop Nick from popping the question. Before it was too late, Donna insisted that he locate Ridge. Fortunately, Eric's wait was short. When his son arrived, Eric quickly informed him of Nick's ring and his scheme to wed Brooke. When Finn arrived to check in, he was happy to see Dollar Bill and Liam out of bed for the first time back in Los Angeles. Finn didn't express his doubts, but he became anxious when he learned that Liam didn't have a plan for physical therapy or aftercare. Finn knew that was just not possible, but Bill regarded it as another miracle. How could the first time around of an experimental treatment be so successful? This has never been done before. After paying such a hefty price for his son's life, Bill was not going to take advantage of this gift. Can you imagine Finn's surprise when he learned that Dollar Bill had paid a nice $1 million? Finding out that he had sent the money straight to Grace upset him even more. As Liam bemoaned how amusing it was that Grace spared his life after Reese attempted to wreck it, the conversation shifted to the past. The malevolent doctor almost deprived him of a life with his daughter when he took her to settle gambling debts. Additionally, It was Grace who allowed him to spend more time with his daughter. After that, Finn went to his office and began phoning to obtain Liam's file. Liam thanked Bill for saving his life by dropping a ton of money back at the casa dispenser. Bill would not consider it. That isn't anything. It's worthless money. After he released Luna, he is simply relieved that his family is still together. Regarding Grace, she became stern with the unknown player who continues phoning. Never again come near me or my daughters. I hear you. Never again. After getting angry, she hung up and looked at Liam's file. She even yelled at a nurse who arrived to provide paperwork because she was so upset. Paris was Grace's next destination. Grace informed her daughter how much she loves her, and assured her she would do everything for her. She then went ahead and erased Liam's complete medical history for brain cancer. Then she sat staring at her thoughts, reliving every single lie she had told to get to this point.